Good morning. It's my last day at Cape Wrench, Osprey Bay. So today I'm going to enjoy a really good campsite. I'm just waiting for somebody to move out of my way. This is the disadvantage. When you pick up last minute cancellations, you have to move all your stuff to a different site every day or two. My friend is still here because she went paddleboarding, but thankfully those sites are big enough. I just came home from dinner with the girls. It was really nice. One of them made appetizer, one made main meal, I made dessert. And so that was a very nice way to say goodbye. I made some banana bread in the toaster and served it with some delicious vanilla sauce. This paddleboard hasn't been deflated in more than a month. My first stop was at the supermarket in Exmouth, where I spent more than $300 on food, but I plan to live on it for more than 2 weeks, so it's okay. And then I had to do all my laundry. Here I realized that my laundry is still damp and I have to throw another $7 into the dryer because it wasn't dry the first time. I'm putting all the food and washing away as good as I can. It's so hot. Actually, it's only 24 degrees, but it's so stuffy. I'm melting. So yesterday I have finally left Cape Wrench and it's pretty bittersweet. I was ready to go. I was there for more than a month. And I felt it's time to go, but at the same time, I was leaving friends. Life in Cape Wrench was pretty good, and I just wonder what's wrong with me. Like, why am I like that? Why, no matter how good it gets, after a certain time, I just feel stagnant and I need to leave. Like, do I think it's gonna be better where I'm heading now? No. I'm probably gonna have no friends in Warroora. By the way, I always read it as Warroora because that's how it's written. Could somebody explain to me why nobody understands when I say Warroora? Why do I have to say Warroora? It doesn't make sense to me. There is a double O. I got up very early this morning. My friends in Cape Wrench would be shocked because I didn't really get out of the van before 10 a.m. usually. And if I did, I was pretty grumpy. But last night I slept at a roadside stop and I didn't want to get fined. So I got up early and I drove here to Coral Bay. I came to Coral Bay mainly because one little cute shop. They have lots of sea-related little trinkets that I have never seen anywhere else, and I just really enjoy going through this shop. So I have gone for a little walk. I brushed my teeth in the most beautiful bathroom in the whole of Australia. I was told if you wanna see manta rays, you have to go to Maud's Landing. And so I went, and first I wanted to check it out with my drone. There is an aeroplane doing an orbit and 2 boats, so certainly there's something interesting in there. I'm just waiting for the aeroplane to go away and then I can go flying.
Home point updated.
I wish it came closer to the surface, but even so, it was enough motivation for me to go and pump up the paddleboard again. But by the time my stupid pump was finished, which took ages, there was nobody there anymore, and I did not find any rays on my own. And so I headed back to Coral Bay to the caravan park where they let you have a shower for $3. Yes, I can't even tell you how long it's been since I had a shower. But anybody can do the math. The last time I had shower was on the way from Karratha to Exmouth. And I was in Cape Ranch for many weeks. This trip has really been pushing my limits beyond what I would have thought was even possible. Anyway, I have to get going to Warroora because I would like to get there before dark. I think I'm already late for that. Last chance to get rid of rubbish. Tires down to 25. My reverse mirror just fell off. Terrible. You're terrible, Muriel. No. This is 35 kilometers of hell. It's absolutely nerve-wracking. We are at the camp and now I'm going to assess damage because I'm really worried about my solar panel. Already when I was buying it, I was like, I don't know if it's gonna survive Warroora. So let's have a look if it survived getting to Warroora, because if not, I won't be staying long because I couldn't cook, I couldn't go on the internet. I would be very miserable. It's totally filthy. But I think it doesn't look cracked. Good morning, welcome to Warroora. Quite a few people asked me whether you can get here with a two-wheel drive, because everywhere online it says high clearance, four-wheel drive, low gear, I don't know what not. It's not quite right. I think they just put it there to cover their butts just in case you get bogged. But Warroora Station, two-wheel drive, no problem. And I haven't been to every single of these campsites here. I only ever stayed at Black Moon Cliff, which is two-wheel drive accessible, but you have to be careful what sites are you booking. There are sites near the beach which I wouldn't dare to go to, so I always book this site 8 or 7 or 6 or just something closer to the road. I've only visited Lagoon before. I will go there again just to make sure I know which sites I can get to. So we will probably have a look together in the next few days. Now I'm just gonna go for a walk around this camp and show you where I would not dare to go. This is site 2, also two-wheel drive accessible. But these sites down there, I don't know, I was here 3 years ago and these were very soft. I think I would have been fine. I should have known that. Maybe I will still try to swap it. Let's see when these people are leaving. In hindsight, I should have booked number 2, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. I'm not here because of that. I am here because of this. It's a beautiful hill that I have discovered last time when I was here. It's close to the campsite. The campsite is right there. And you have this beautiful view, and you can just sit down and look out for whales all day long. And down on the beach there are awesome bathtub-sized rock pools which I used to take a bath in. But not today. Today I would get smashed. I just went for a walk to the hill to look out for whales. I must say I'm a little bit baffled because the whales have seemed to disappear. What did I say? Is it even English? Seem to have disappeared. In July there were whales everywhere, and now in August I hardly ever see any. And it's just so weird. Today is too windy anyway. I wouldn't want to risk losing my drone. I could see one whale jumping at a distance, but I wouldn't want to fly that far because it's a military zone down there. Why does the military have to take the best airspace so that I cannot fly in there? I will be on this campsite for another week, and next Saturday I'm moving to the Lagoon. I went there yesterday to have a look because of course there's only a few spots I would like. I would like the ones with the ocean view and the direct path to the beach, which are those sites between 16 and 20, and you definitely need a four-wheel drive to get there. I think after my yesterday's inspection I am satisfied that Mitzi should make it. However, the other spots, especially closer to the road, they are perfectly fine for a two-wheel drive. I mean, no guarantees, do not take my word for it, just in case you get bogged. But I haven't put my car into four-wheel drive yet. I lied, there is another rubbish bin here, right by the dump station. I'm about to experience another survival because I only brought 30 liters of drinking water. I'm very fortunate that I do not drink much water. I think 2 liters per day is like the maximum I would need. My friend told me she needs like 3, 4, 5 liters a day. That would be terrible for me. I don't know where I would put so much water. And then I have another 10 liters that I could drink if I have to. It's a tap water that I got at a petrol station. I was planning to use that water for my dishwashing jug. But if I have to drink it, I will drink it and wash my hands in seawater. That's probably all for this video today. I have to go get editing so that it can come out tomorrow. Yes, last week there was no video again. I'm so sorry. I'm running out of ideas and I'm starting to get a bit uneasy because the time is approaching when I have to go back to work. I really don't want to, but at the same time I'm starting to get a little bit bored. The other day I did my tax return, so I received quite a bit of money, so that relieved a little bit of the pressure I was feeling. But that doesn't change anything on the fact that I have to go back to work. But only for like 4 to 6 months. Let's not overdo it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!